Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my class. I hope this video finds you in good health and high spirits. आज मैं आपके लिए एक बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल पोएम लाई हूँ। ये पोएम एक मोटिवेशनल पोएम है। After completing this poem, we will learn a lesson that we should never give up. पोएम को शुरू करने से पहले let's discuss something about the situation where you have felt like giving up. आपकी लाइफ में ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस हुए होंगे जहां आपको लगा होगा कि you should give up. For example, sometimes we feel like we have no direction or motivation in life. We feel like we are falling behind, not performing well. This poem gives us the message that giving up is not an option at all. पोएम को शुरू करने से पहले इसके ऑथर के बारे में कुछ बातें जानेंगे। इस पोएम का जो राइटर है उसका नाम फीबी कैरी है। फीबी कैरी एक अमेरिकन पोइट है और फेमस पोइटस एल्स कैरी की सिस्टर है। She was born on 4 September 1824. Phoebe was champion of women's rights. उसने वुमेन्स के लिए बहुत सारी बुक्स लिखी है and her famous work is Poems of Faith, Hope and Love. She is also editor of a newspaper, The Revolution. Let's do the reading of the poem. If you have tried and have not won, never stop for crying. All that's great and good is done just by patient trying. Though young birds in flying fail, still their wings grow stronger, and the next time they can keep up a little longer. Though the sturdy oak has known many a blast that bored her, she has risen again and grown loftier and prouder. If by easy work you beat, who the more will prize you? Gaining victory from defeat, that's the test that tries you. Here is a summary of the poem in an easy way. This poem has been divided into 4 stanzas. In the first stanza, the poet tells us not to cry if we have tried and failed, because all the great and good things are done by patient trying. पोइट हमें ये समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा है इस स्टेंजा में कि अगर हमने कोई काम करने की कोशिश की है, किसी चीज को करने की बहुत मेहनत की है, लेकिन हम उसमें कामयाब नहीं हुए हैं, हमें उस पे रोना नहीं चाहिए, बल्कि हमें उसको करने की बार बार कोशिश करनी चाहिए। दुनिया में जितनी भी अच्छी और बड़ी चीज़ें हुई है वो बस इसी वजह से पॉसिबल हुई है क्योंकि लोगों ने गिव अप नहीं किया है। In the second stanza, the poet gives the example of young birds. हमें वो छोटे परिंदों की एग्जाम्पल देता है, परिंदों के बच्चों की एग्जाम्पल। जब वो उड़ना स्टार्ट करते हैं कैसे वो नीचे गिर जाते हैं, लेकिन वो कभी हार नहीं मानते। तब तक वो हार नहीं मानते हैं जब तक वो अच्छी तरह से उड़ नहीं सकते। लाइक द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ अ ह्यूमन बेबी, जब वो चलना स्टार्ट करता है वो बार बार गिर जाता है, लेकिन वो हार ही नहीं मानता, वो बार बार फिर से उठता है। एट द एंड वो चलना शुरू करता है। In the third stanza, poet gives another example of an oak tree who has faced many storms that bent her down, but she has risen again and grown taller and prouder. She has not given up. In the last stanza, poet asks us if we would be proud of ourselves if we won by easy work, and says that the real challenge is to win from losing. Here in the stanza, poet also questions the value of easy success and suggests that the real test of one's character is to gain victory from defeat. Thank We have completed the explanation of poem. Let's discuss the rhyme scheme and some figurative speech that has been used in this poem. The rhyme scheme of the poem is ABAB. This means that first and third lines of each stanza rhyme with each other, and the second and fourth lines of each stanza rhyme with each other. For example, in the first stanza, one rhymes with done and crying rhymes with trying. Similarly, in the second stanza, Paul rhymes with all and stronger rhymes with longer. The rhyme scheme helps to create a musical effect. In the same way, another thing that we will discuss here is figurative speech. First of all, let's discuss what figurative speech is. Figurative speech is a way of using words or expressions that have a different meaning from their usual or literal meaning. Poet has used many types of figurative words in this poem. We will only discuss two of them, metaphor and personification. Metaphor is a direct comparison between two unlike things without using the words like और as. मेटाफर में हम डायरेक्टली दो डिफरेंट चीजों को कंपेयर करते हैं, उसमें हम एज लाइक एज और एज यूज नहीं करते हैं. एग्जाम्पल हम पोइम से लेते हैं. द सेकंड स्टेंजा, द पोइट कंपेयर्स द रीडर्स टू यंग बर्ड्स हु फॉल while learning to fly. इस स्टेंजा में पोइट ने डायरेक्टली कंपेयर किया है रीडर्स को यंग बर्ड्स के साथ जो उड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं लेकिन वो बार बार गिर रहे हैं. इस स्टेंजा में पोइट बोल रहा है कि रीडर्स को भी वैसे ही कोशिश जारी रखनी चाहिए. Personification. This is giving human qualities or actions to non-human things or animals. इस figurative speech में non-living things और animals को वही वो qualities दी जाती है जो qualities humans में होती है. For example, in third stanza, poet personifies the oak tree, having known many blasts, rising again and growing loftier and prouder. Here the poet suggests the readers should also be strong and confident and face the challenge and difficulties of life like the oak tree. So students, this was our beautiful poem that encourages us to keep trying and not to give up on our goals. I hope you enjoyed this class and learned something new. Thank you. Have a good time.